I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports, sharing my collection / review video. In response to a lot of the regional issues I've been posting lately with the San Diego Padres Hall of Fame set, along with some of the other, the Baltimore Orioles all-time set, I thought to myself, I think some of the viewers might enjoy this set. And the set I'm talking about is the 1992 100th anniversary St. Louis Cardinals commemorative set, and that's the checklist, and I'm going to show you all the cards. I actually have two checklists. I think you got a checklist in every pack, if I'm not mistaken. But the history behind these, and I'll just, lay out a couple here, just to kind of talk about them. We'll put Stan the Man out there. Red Shandings, two of the most historic Cardinals in history. But this set features 55 cards in the first 100 years of the St. Louis Cardinals, and you can see they're made by Pacific, which was a pretty, newer company on the block in 1992. They would come out with those Nolan Ryan sets, the Tom Seaver set. Then I'm sure many of you that collected in the 1990s have cards from those. But more importantly, Pacific would, be pretty much a staple in the 90s with football cards as well. So they didn't have a lot of baseball cards out there, but they did issue them here and there. So this set was just like any other McDonald's set. If you remember, like the basketball cards from that time period when Shaq was a rookie, you go in, get an extra value meal, and for $1 or whatever, you could get a pack of cards. And I wish I had sealed packs, but I don't, unfortunately. And these sealed packs would come with like 3 cards and maybe the checklist, if I don't recall. Well, long story short, I was going through my collection, and not only did I have this one set, and it looks like I paid $5 for it, maybe, I don't know, but I actually have 2 of the sets. So I'm not going to show you, both sets, but I will show you one of the sets right here, and I'll just kind of go through them. And another thing I want to point out is you have seen these before on my channel, because if you remember me sharing my Terry Moore autograph a little while back, that's the card that actually is signed out of this set. Now with that said, when I show these to you, you're going to be like, well, why don't you try to get that set signed? Well, the answer is a lot of the players were deceased when the set came out. And when I saw guys like Stan Musial and Red Shandings in person, I got better things signed than cards. I mean, I was getting photos, balls, books, whatever, signed by those guys. So it would be nice to have the Stan Musial out of the set signed, but there is no possible way that you could complete this set signed, because half of the guys were already deceased, like Dizzy Dean, for example, when the set came out. So let me just kind of scroll through these, so I'm not talking anymore, and just show you who's in the set. All right, we're going to start with Sonny Jim Bottomley, card number 1. We got Ripper Collins, Johnny Mize, Hall of Famer, Rogers Hornsby, Miller Huggins, Marty Marion, and I believe I do have that one signed, if I'm not mistaken, in my collection before Marty passed, Frankie Frisch, Whitey Kurowski, Joe Medwick, there's the Terry Moore again, Chick Haffey, Pepper Martin, Bob O'Farrell, Walker Cooper, Dizzy Dean, Grover Cleveland Alexander, Jesse Haynes, again Hall of Famers, Bill Hallahan, Walker's brother Mort Cooper, Hall of Famer Burley Grimes, Enos Slaughter, which I think I have that one signed. Now for some more, newer players, Keith Hernandez, Bill White, Hall of Famer Orlando Cepeda, Julian Javier, MVP Dick Groat as a Cardinal, Ken Boyer, should be in the Hall of Fame, Lou Brock, longtime Cardinals announcer and player Mike Shannon, Trailblazer Kurt Flood, Joe Cunningham, Reggie Smith, somewhat new Hall of Famer Ted Simmons, and again, I've seen Ted Simmons, but I was getting other things signed, Tim McCarver, Tommy Herr, I know I have that one signed, Ozzie Smith, Joe Torre, which a lot of people forget he was the MVP with the Cardinals one season. This guy, Terry Pendleton, Kenny Reitz, stolen base artist Vince Coleman, his teammate Willie McGee, Bake McBride, George Hendrick, Hall of Famer Bob Gibson, the White Rat, Whitey Herzog, also a Hall of Famer, Harry the Cat Brackeen, and I do have that one signed, Howie Paulette, we're getting old again here. Then we go back to John Tudor, Bob Forsch, Hall of Famer Bruce Sutter, Hall of Famer Lee Smith, Todd Burrell, and the Mad Hungarian Al Raboski. So, as you can see, a pretty loaded set. I mean, loaded with Hall of Famers. If you're a St. Louis Cardinals fan, this is a must-have. I mean, this covers the bases for all the St. Louis Cardinals in the first 100 years of their existence. It'd be kind of cool if they do another one of these, to be honest with you. We have 2022 coming up, so why not do the 130th year of the Cardinals? I don't know. But, you know, for $5 a set, which is I think what my dad paid for these, I remember specifically my dad calling me, and this has been years ago, way before I had a YouTube channel. But I remember my dad calling and saying, "Hey, you want any Cardinal sets?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, I'm looking right at these at the flea market for, you know, $5 a piece." I said, you know, knowing me, I probably said to my dad, "Well, see if you can get them for a little bit cheaper if you just buy them all." And, you know, so my dad came back with both of these, and, you know, I was very happy. And, you know, like I said, a great set if you're a Cardinal fan. Definitely look out there. It's not that expensive. It has gotten a little pricier because it is kind of a regional limited run type of set, but you can get it pretty affordable, probably not for $5 anymore. But thank you for joining me for another episode. Hope you enjoyed this set. Definitely leave some feedback if you enjoyed this one, and please check out the other regional card issue sets that I put out with the Orioles and the Padres if you get a chance. They'll be right down there in the description. Happy collecting.